Hey, it's a great pleasure to welcome once again to iRadio, the man, JC Stewart. How you doing, JC?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
All good, man. It's been a while since we talked. A few things have happened in the world, but more importantly for you, so much development and new news and new music, which is delighting your fans and indeed all of our iRadio listeners. Break My Heart is the brand new single. This is a more up-tempo tune than we're used to. Is it the first time you've stopped being professional sad boy?
I mean, technically it is still very sad. It's just masked in a sort of happy demeanor. I just thought I can't depress the world any longer. I mean, having said that, I feel like the next 3 songs after this are probably going to be depressing again. But yeah, first up tempo. It's kind of designed to play live, which is ironic. So yeah, hopefully someday.
You're just ahead of everyone else, are you? You know something we don't.
Oh, I mean, maybe I'll be like, this is my new single from 2 years ago. Playing live for the first time.
And JC, this is the dream collab now with Niall Horan. How well do you know Niall? Are you like besties now?
I wouldn't say besties. I'd say I know him pretty well. Like Irish musicians in London have no choice but to know of each other. He might not even like me, but he's no choice in the matter at this point. He has to know me. So yeah, I mean, I've known him for a few years. He's a lovely, lovely man. And yeah, it's ridiculous that I got to work with him on this, really.
And so how do paths cross in London? Because a lot of people who live in London, they work in music or any industry or business, they tend to find each other, usually in Irish pubs, probably. How did you come across Niall, firstly?
I remember the first time I ever met Niall was at a karaoke bar in central London.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was good. We had a lot of mutual friends, like one of my best friends, one of his best friends, one of those sort of things. And we were at a karaoke bar in London, and it was one of the weirdest nights of my life. I was with one of my mates from Belfast, and we were at a gig. And then afterwards, we ended up at this place. And it was Niall, Youngblood, Lewis Capaldi, and like a few other random people. And I remember Lewis Capaldi just singing One Direction songs into Niall Horan's face for a good few hours, and it was lovely. It was a beautiful, beautiful experience.
That's a cool story. God love any of the normal punters who were in there going, it's probably like a weekly karaoke, and there's probably some guy who's deadly at it. And then Lewis Capaldi is up, Niall Horan is up, you're up, and he's going, I can't sing tonight.
Did you all sing that night at the karaoke bar?
I think I definitely sang something. I was a bit apprehensive because I don't really know what to do in karaoke because I'm a singer. I'm like, do you sing do you try and then look like a bit of an idiot, or do you like pretend like sing stupidly or not? So I can't remember. I remember just kind of sitting in the corner and watching it all like a bit of a weird voyeur at a karaoke night. Yeah.
That's an interesting conundrum to have. I'm such I can sing, so I shouldn't be good at a karaoke. I've never had that problem. There you go. So the new single, which will you explain in terms of collaboration what that means? What did Niall bring to the party? I mean, does he deserve any of the credit?
No, none of it at all. No, he does. He deserves a lot of it. We were basically both working with the same producer at the time, and it was over lockdown in March or April. And we just both ended up working on the song with these producers, and then we were like, should we just work on it together? And we never did it in the same room. It was always over like WhatsApp or emails and just kind of working it out that way. But it was only when I released the song that I kind of remembered that I never recorded any backing vocals for the song. And then I listened, I was like, yeah, Niall Horan is doing all the backing vocals on that song. So it's kind of the most overqualified backing singer I've ever had, I think. It's great.
It's pretty cool to say that. You have Niall Horan as your backing singer on your song.
So at any point in the process, or like when the song began, did you steal anything from him, or did I hear that wrong?
Did I steal anything? I mean, the song was definitely the chorus was kind of, a bit of the chorus was there. And then I kind of took that, rewrote the verses and the pre and everything around it. And then we kind of worked on the chorus together. And then the bridge was done like 3 months later. So it was all like just done in bits, essentially.
Well, it's absolutely brilliant. We are loving playing it here on iRadio.
Well, thank you very much.
Fabulous. JC, I was stalking you on your Twitter recently, and I saw that you put up a video of yourself when you were a little chiseler. I don't know, was it a talent competition or something, but you were singing a song, and I'm not sure if you've heard, but Disney are actually coming to Ireland, and they're doing a musical here, and they are looking for talent. And I was just wondering, if you were to apply for this, what would be your go-to Disney song? And if you wouldn't mind giving us a blast of it, because I know the last time we spoke to you, you did an Ariana Grande impression.
Oh my God, yes.
Wow, you were fantastic.
I'm going to find, I actually have a good Disney story. I've kind of auditioned for a Disney film before.
Oh, wow.
Weirdly. I mean, I don't even know if it was Disney or not, but it was the new Cinderella film with Camila Cabello. And we got an email, and my manager said, go for a laugh. what's the worst that could happen? So I rock on down to these auditions, and literally, like, I'm the biggest Nordy head ever, Northern Irish accent on me, coming in being like, what's the crack, Cinderella? How are you doing? Etc. etc. But I got quite far in the process, like far enough that I started to panic. And I was like, I don't know what I'm meant to do here. I was literally acting to this 40-year-old guy behind the camera, pretending I'm in love with him because he's Cinderella, you know? And yeah, it was just a whole thing where I got way out of my depth very quickly. And luckily for the sake of the world, I did not get the role.
Oh, man.
Oh, you would have been a fabulous Prince Charming, JC.
You would have loved to see. How you doing there now, Cinderella? How are you?
Hey, Cinderella,
looking well.
That's some super unknown girl there. Yeah, it's mad. But if I was going to audition again,
yes,
I think Elton John does the best Disney songs in my head.
From The Lion King.
From The Lion King, right? And I've been going through a ridiculous phase of wearing glasses, trying to pretend I'm cool, and I call them my Elton John glasses. So
nice.
Oh, they are very crocodile rock.
Channel his energy, and it'd be the circle of life. But he would do it like, it's a circle of life. And it rules us on through days and go. I don't actually know the words. Dun, da, 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 till we find our place on the path unwinding. It's a circle of life. That's my best Elton impression. That's all I can do.
That was amazing. I love that.
iRadio. Live life louder.